the claim behind this is that when you think about computing, there is the IO or the data transfer, and then there's the computing, the processing. And you see these massive data centers. And so what's happening is there's a lot of time wasted from when you need it to do something, and then the time it takes to transmit that data, and then the processor itself like completes it, and then there's a lot of travel time in between. I mean, that's really the essence of it. The IO CPU difference, the breakdown is just not there. And so there's a lot of waste in the processing power because the computer, largely, the CPU is just sitting there going, waiting for the next instruction, waiting for the next instruction. And then it finally gets one, and boom, in the blink of an eye, at the speed of light, it does its calculation, it does its computation, and then it says, here you go, here's order fulfilled. And then it's got to travel back. And then it's sitting there, twiddling its thumbs, waiting for the next thing. And then the next thing comes through and boom, it does this. And so in theory, the theory goes that if you could somehow better anticipate what is going to need to be processed before it needed to be processed, or, close that gap, you could, in theory, close the gap and get exponential compute power out of the technology we have today without having to build massive data centers, without having to consume massive amounts of electricity, all this stuff.